Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. WWE Hall of Famer and real-life Bloodline member Rikishi has given his prediction for the John Cena vs. Randy Orton title match at Backlash. He also sent a message to Cody Rhodes, who has been missing on WWE TV since losing at WrestleMania 41. Cena's first official title defense will be in Street Louis at Backlash against the hometown hero and his perennial rival in Orton. For the first time in their history, Cena is the heel and Orton is the babyface. It creates an entirely new dynamic for the match for the undisputed WWE Championship. On the latest episode of his Off the Top podcast, Rikishi picked John Cena to win his match against the Viper. He also expressed shock that Randy Orton was challenging for the title and not the American Nightmare. Cena and Orton have had a lot of matches during their legendary careers, but the face-heel dynamic for their upcoming bout is different. As for Rhodes, it's unclear what the plans are for him heading into Backlash. On a recent episode of Something Else to Wrestle, John Bradshaw Layfield, or GBL, offered his perspective on John Cena's career. He called Cena's reign as the face of WWE the hardest role in the company's history due to the transition to the PG era. Cena carried WWE for more than a decade, with 2025 being the final year of his in-ring career. WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi has always held a unique place in the hearts of wrestling fans. A patriarch of one of wrestling's most legendary dynasties, the former Intercontinental Champion has often kept his voice reserved for the moments that matter most. And just days before WWE Backlash, Rikishi has broken his silence in a big way, offering a bold prediction for one of the most anticipated matches of the year: John Cena vs. Randy Orton. As the WWE Universe buzzes with speculation, drama, and surprise twists on the road from WrestleMania to Backlash, Rikishi's voice has added a heavyweight perspective to the conversation, and his words have sent shockwaves not just through Cena and Orton's camps, but through the locker room of WWE Champion Cody Rhodes as well. Backlash, scheduled to emanate from Lyon, France, marks another key chapter in what has been a rollercoaster WWE year. With Cody Rhodes now firmly sitting atop the throne after dethroning Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, the eyes of the world have shifted toward the emerging power structure of WWE's main event scene. In one corner, there's the returning legend John Cena, back for what could be his final full-time run and with something to prove after years of Hollywood absence. In the other, Randy Orton, the Viper, revitalized, dangerous, and ready to claim his spot at the top of the mountain once more. The winner of this epic showdown is rumored to be first in line to challenge Rhodes, and Rikishi's comments have added a whole new dimension to the narrative. Speaking on the Bloodline Legacy podcast, Rikishi wasted no time offering his thoughts. "Listen," he began, leaning into the mic with a smirk that longtime fans would recognize. "I respect both men. John Cena's got legacy, he's got heart, and he's got the fans. But I've seen what Randy Orton is doing lately. This ain't the same Orton who coasted on reputation. This Orton looks hungry, dangerous, calculated, and I've always told my boys, when Randy is in that zone, he's damn near unstoppable." Rikishi's statement immediately lit up social media. Wrestling fans flooded Twitter and Instagram with clips from his interview, dissecting every word. "He knows what he's talking about," one user wrote. "If Rikishi's picking Orton, Cena better be on alert." Another fan shared an old clip from 2009, back when Orton had punted every member of the McMahon family, as evidence of the Viper mode Rikishi may be referencing. This is that Orton. Cold-blooded, focused, scary. But Rikishi wasn't finished. In fact, his most talked-about moment came when the subject turned to Cody Rhodes. With Orton or Cena potentially challenging for the WWE Championship, Rikishi was asked who he believed had the best shot at dethroning the American Nightmare. That's when Rikishi leaned forward, nodded, and delivered a powerful message. "Cody Rhodes is holding it down. I give him his flowers," Rikishi said. "But just like I told Roman, being the face of the company ain't about smiling for the cameras, It's about surviving the wolves. And Cody, if you're listening, the wolves are coming. The ominous tone was impossible to ignore, and fans immediately began speculating whether Rikishi was alluding to someone in particular. Was he hinting at Orton's calculated venom? Was he suggesting Cena's drive to go out on top was more than just legacy, it was a mission? Or was he sending an even deeper message? Some fans took it further, connecting Rikishi's warning to the broader narrative of the Bloodline saga. With Solo Sikoa reportedly assuming new leadership within the group and tensions simmering between him and the absent Roman Reigns, Rikishi's voice carries tremendous weight. The idea that he could be warning Cody not just about Cena or Orton, but about a looming resurgence of the Bloodline, has some fans convinced that Backlash is only the beginning. Adding fuel to the fire, Rikishi shared an Instagram post shortly after his podcast aired. A black and white photo of himself standing with his sons, the Usos, captioned simply, "Family. It's all about who's really got your back." The cryptic message has left fans dissecting every detail. Could the Usos be planning a move? Could Rikishi be aligning himself with the next phase of the Bloodline under Solo's reign? Could Cody be walking into a new war without even knowing it? Backstage sources within WWE have confirmed that the company is well aware of the buzz Rikishi's comments have created. One producer who asked to remain anonymous said, "There's been a lot of chatter behind the scenes about how to bring Rikishi into the current storyline in a meaningful way. That podcast may have just accelerated those plans." For Cody Rhodes, this isn't unfamiliar territory. Since returning to WWE in 2022, the second-generation star has had to navigate pressure, legacy, and opposition from all sides. But the landscape is shifting. With WrestleMania behind him and the target now squarely on his back, he's facing a new class of challengers and a new level of scrutiny. Cena wants to go out on top. Orton wants to take what he believes is his. And the Bloodline, fractured or not, is still looming in the shadows. Rikishi's prediction of Orton prevailing at Backlash seems less about picking a winner and more about setting a tone. "If I'm Cody," Rikishi said, "I'm watching that match real close, and I'm asking myself, what am I willing to do to stay champion? Because I promise you, Randy's already answered that question. And John's willing to give everything he's got left. That ain't no regular match. That's a war." The quote made waves among WWE insiders. Multiple legends, including Booker T and JBL, weighed in during their own segments. "Rikishi knows the game," Booker said. "If he's talking like that, there's something coming down the road. Cody better have his eyes open." Meanwhile, Orton and Cena have remained relatively quiet on the issue. Cena, in a rare tweet, posted a photo of himself staring out at the French countryside with the caption, "Focus is freedom." Orton, however, shared an old clip of himself delivering a chilling RKO to Cody Rhodes during their 2011 feud, writing simply, "Some things never change." The anticipation for Backlash has now reached fever pitch. With a possible #1 contender's spot on the line, a returning legend, a resurgent apex predator, and the looming influence of the Bloodline, the WWE is standing on the edge of another massive shift. And Rikishi's voice, part prediction, part warning, has placed a magnifying glass on every decision, every movement, and every word uttered in the days leading to the event. Whether Rikishi's prediction of Randy Orton winning comes true or not, one thing is certain. Cody Rhodes is no longer just battling his opponents in the ring. He's navigating a jungle of legacies, expectations, and threats that are growing louder with each passing day. And if Rikishi's words are to be believed, the wolves aren't just coming. They're already here. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.